Hey everybody, my name is Tara. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first video, but this is like my 9th time trying to do this video because I apparently really suck at making videos. But a little bit about me. My name is Tara. I'm a single mom. I live in northern Florida. I have 4 kids, 3 girls, 1 boy. Poor boy. I'm going to try not to say a lot because it's really ridiculous. But my 2 older girls are grown and out of the house and they have kids of their own. So I'm a grandma 4 times. And my 2 youngest are still at the house. So we're just trying to live the best life that we can and have fun and not take things too serious. But I wanted to show you, my daughter gave this to me, my finished objects and the one thing that I'm working on. And I have to get them off the floor because, again, I've done this like 9 times. So they ended up over there. My favorite thing to make is rugs. And I don't know why, but and everybody is like, why? They hurt, you know, because you hold so many strands of yarn together and they just hurt. Obviously, I'm insane, but this one is 8 strands of worsted weight yarn held together. And it's obviously for autumn. But it has a little bit of loops and threads, and there's some Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn in it. Just a bunch of scraps that I had. And some extra balls that have been sitting on my shelf that I haven't used. But I started out really light, and then decided that as it went on that I wanted to get it a little darker, but it has some reds and stuff. There's some red, orange, green, purple, there's some black in there, a little bit of black, and it's super thick. Look how thick it is. It's really thick and squishy. And I haven't sewn in my end yet either. But it's 45 inches long. 45 and a half inches long. And 25 and like 3/4, almost 26 inches high. It's really big and it's really thick. And it's kind of heavy. And this next one is a circular rug. Let's see, I don't know which, I think this is the front. These are some of my favorite colors. Hot pink and not quite a foresty green. I don't know if y'all can see that. This one right here. My camera on my laptop really sucks. Maybe. No. This is that, y'all remember that Red Heart Shimmer yarn? It's the really, really thinner side of 4, if not a heavy 3. I think it's discontinued. I liked it. I really liked it, but they discontinued it. But it's got, and then the coral and this aqua. I started the rug trying to figure out what to do. You can't really see that with this aqua because this is that, I got this off Yarn Inspirations. It's that Pentex, Pentex. TEX, I think that's how you spell it. Rug and slipper yarn. And it's really decent, but it's kind of scratchy, so I couldn't see doing anything else with it but a rug. So I had to, that's how this rug started. So I'm like, what can I pair with it? But it turned out it's really kind of, I think it was 30, I think it's 35, almost 36 inches in diameter. And I finished this blanket right before I started on the bigger, the orange, the autumn rug. Autumn is coming. And it's just a granny, it's upside down. It's just a granny, it's the granny stitch. It's not a granny square blanket, it's just a granny stitch. It just goes across. And then I did I can't remember what she calls the border, but it's Repeat Crafter Me. She has a video tutorial on it. Looks like candy canes, doesn't it? That's what my daughter Piper said. Mom, that looks like candy canes. And it wasn't hard. It was time consuming. It was a pain in the keister, but it wasn't hard. Once you got, the rhythm. But it wasn't too bad. It turned out pretty cool. It turned out good. This will go into I have a tub of baby blankets that I've made that at the end of the year I'd like to find, I'm hooked on something, I'd like to find somewhere to donate them. The rugs and stuff, I sell my rugs. I try to anyway. That's all the finished objects. And the one thing I've got that I'm working on right now is a pattern by Bob Wilson, 123, Claire. This is her Me shawl. And of course y'all know Claire. She's got a video tutorial and she's got the written pattern too. And the written pattern calls for 16 rows, and I think I'm on like row 19 or 20 because I got the yarn that I'm using. I bought 2 balls and I wanted to use up both balls. It wasn't quite big enough with 1 ball, so I added the second. And it's just a 3-row repeat, so it's really easy to remember, and it turns out really nice. And then the edging, you have 2 options, and I haven't decided yet, but I'm kind of leaning toward the bobble stitch. But the yarn that I'm using, isn't that pretty? It's the slow changing yarn. It's aqua to teal, light gray, white, and then charcoal. And this is in here in the charcoals where I started the second ball. Like right there, I think, somewhere in there. And then it'll go back to the white and then the light gray, and when I get there, that I'll start the border when I start with the blue. And the yarn is, there's the band, is Yarn B Toasty Sweet, and that's Hobby Lobby. I don't know if it's Hobby Lobby's brand of yarn, but you get it from Hobby Lobby. I know they sell that. I Love This Yarn is there, so I don't know. Yarn B Toasty Sweet, and the color is Truffle Me Truly. 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 253 yards, 232 meters. It's 75% acrylic and 25% wool. And it's a number 4 medium worsted weight yarn. And it's really soft. It's really, really super soft. You can kind of tell it has a wool content in it, but it's really super soft. It's not scratchy. It's not scratchy at all. I really like this yarn. I really like this yarn. I wonder if you can, it's wool, so you probably can't wash it. Well, it says you can hand wash. Yeah, but you can wash and dry. Is that what that's what those little, I never could, can y'all see that? Nope. The little symbols. Ooh, there we go. Isn't that what that means? Washing machine safe, and then dryer safe. Is that what those mean? Yep. If you notice my hand shaking, I have a neurological condition. It's called essential tremors. I've had it probably since I was a preteen, for as long as I can remember. I remember I was probably about 12 or 13 before when somebody made fun of me over it. It's just something that is, a lot of people have it way worse than me, so I'm honestly blessed. Mine is noticeable sometimes, most of the time, but it could be worse. So I can still crochet and I can still function, and only a few things I've had to adapt. I use a straw, but like I said, I'm blessed. So if you notice my hand shaking, sometimes my voice will shake. But other than that, that's just me. So I shake and I say a lot. So, but that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that it wasn't too bad. And I'll see you next time.